everyone, welcome back to Actual English. I'm Jennifer Clyde. It's time for lesson 390 and it's time for Viewer's Choice 5. Let's talk about accessories. Accessories is a very light topic. It can be fun to talk about, probably more enjoyable for women to talk about than men because there are many more kinds of accessories that women could wear, okay, in addition to their outfit. When it comes to accessories, what comes to mind? Okay, a hat can be a type of accessory. You don't need to wear it, but you can add to your outfit. So that is a type of accessory. What else? Necklaces, bracelets. So jewelry is an accessory. Pins, for example. Belts can be a type of accessory as well. So for men, I guess accessories tend to be a bit more practical. Women can really have fun with accessories. Okay, let's begin with actual talk and listen to a conversation about accessories then. Here we go.
Accessories. This topic is a dream come true for me. I'm all about the accessorizing. Tiffany's, like, oh my God. Can't you tell?
Like, oh my God. Are you saying Tiffany's is bad?
Well, as a guy, I mean, when my wife utters the word Tiffany's, I mean, I start to panic, you know.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah.
That can break the bank for you pretty fast.
Yeah, but it's special though as well, so I understand it's something magical and special for girls. So tell me about accessories.
Well, there's a lot of trends going on right now. There's a lady that I just passed outside that had 5 necklaces on, and while you might find that odd, I actually thought it was pretty cool. That's an ongoing trend. There's also multiple rings, and I see that I fail miserably as I've just got one. But
Nice one.
But I did get it at a really funky store in Hongdae. I love to go to Hongdae because I feel like there's a lot of individual cool artisans as opposed to traditional stuff like Tiffany's. That's affordable, and I mean the economy being as it is, that's important. But you notice in every area of Seoul, you kind of get a different feel for what you're buying. Well, I feel anyway.
Absolutely, yeah. And for me as a guy, I think it's great to express yourself, you know, as a woman or a guy with all these accessories and put things in your shoes or, you know, paint or whatever. It's fantastic. That's what youth's all about, isn't it?
It's hard to keep up with, but
I can imagine.
I think Korea is pretty creative with what they do, and I personally enjoy it.
I think it's great as well.
I kind of take half with me and half left out.
Yeah.
But maybe tomorrow I'm going to wear multiple rings.
Sure. Same here, across the whole hand.
I'll be watching you.
Did you enjoy the conversation? So, obviously, today's topic is accessories. So, the conversation was light, very casual. Gareth mentioned something about how he is often scared by Tiffany's or whatever when his wife mentions that she wants something because he has to spend lots of money to buy her jewelry and accessories. But he understands that women need these things sometimes. Not exactly need, but they really, really want them. Okay, here we go with the conversation. He begins by saying accessories. All right, the reason I've chosen this obviously easy word as today's vocab word is because I want you all to practice the pronunciation. Okay, we'll practice how to pronounce this word correctly later on. Accessories. This topic is a dream come true for me. I am all about the accessorizing. If you say, I am all about something, it means that you really enjoy it. You're very interested in something. Now, obviously, he's kind of being sarcastic. He's jokingly saying this. And he says, Tiffany's, like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, Kelly goes, oh my God, are you saying Tiffany's is bad? Okay, here we go. Well, as a guy, okay, as a male, as a guy, when my wife utters the word Tiffany's, I start to panic. It scares him. It makes him nervous, okay? When my wife utters the word Tiffany's, utter. What does U-T-T-E-R, utter, mean? Utter means to simply say something, okay? Say something. Or utterly, utter. It's sometimes used to emphasize that something is great in extent or degree, but here we're just saying that as a guy, when my wife says the word Tiffany's, it scares me. I start to panic, okay? Kelly says, yeah, I can see why, meaning I know why. That can break the bank for you. Break the bank for you. Okay, break the bank, break the bank. Break the bank could mean that something is too expensive. It could also mean to use up all of your money, so you have no money left over. Okay? So she's saying, yeah, I understand why you start to panic, because that can break the bank for you. That can make you spend lots and lots of money. It will cost you a lot of money. That's why you panic. I understand, she says. It can, but it's special though as well, so I understand. Okay, he understands. What a sweet husband. It's something magical and special for girls. So, he says, tell me about accessories. Tell me about something. Tell me all about what you think about accessories, what you feel about accessories. The point is, tell me about accessories. Well, there are a lot of trends going on right now. Trends related to accessories, right? Here's an example. There's a lady that I just passed outside that had 5 necklaces on. Okay. We normally wear jewelry as we wear a hat, scarf, gloves. Anything we put on our body, we wear. Even makeup, we wear makeup. Wear on our body. So we often say that somebody had something on, was wearing something, okay? In this case, this lady had 5 necklaces on. She was wearing 5 necklaces. And while you might find that odd, while you might think that is kind of strange, she says, I actually thought it was pretty cool. That is the trend, I guess. We're talking about trends, okay? Accessory trends, fashion trends. Not exactly accessory, but fashion trends. The trend these days is, yeah, exactly, to wear multiple necklaces, multiple rings, multiple bracelets. I think these days, the trend is also to wear, what do they call them? Gigantic, very heavy, very bold and big necklaces even. Very, very, I don't know, luxurious looking, okay? That's also a fashion trend these days. But she's talking about how she saw somebody wearing 5 necklaces, okay? And she thought it was pretty cool. It looked nice. That's an ongoing trend. What does that word mean? Ongoing, ongoing. It means continuous. Something that is continuing without interruption, okay? Something that is steady. So you can also say that's a steady trend or an ongoing trend. That is the trend right now. And there are also multiple rings, as I told you. Multiple rings. Multiple means what? Several, many. Okay, many of something. Something that has many parts. So if you say multiple rings, we're talking about more than one ring. Many rings, okay? So there are also multiple rings, and I see that I fail miserably as I've just got one. She only has one, so she's saying that she's failing miserably, meaning that she has not really been following this trend of wearing multiple rings. So it is, fashionable to wear many rings, but she's saying she hasn't been wearing multiple rings. Nice one. Nice one. He's talking about the ring that she has. I did get it at a really funky store in Hongdae. Remember we took a look at the word funky before? Funky does have a negative feel to it, but even in this situation, funky means cool, okay? Told you, funky could mean cool, hip, fashionable, stylish. So she's saying she got it at a really stylish or very hip, cool store in Hongdae. I love to go to Hongdae because I feel like there are a lot of individual, cool artisans, excuse me, as opposed to traditional stuff like Tiffany's. Okay. As opposed to means in comparison to. Okay, but what about artisans? That's a vocab word. You may have heard of the word many, many times. There are many artisans in Korea. Very skilled people. People that are skilled with their hands especially. Okay, craftsmen. A craft person is an artisan as well. We'll be going over that. People that are very skilled in doing something. Professional, okay, is another word for artisan. But she's saying there are a lot of individual, very cool artisans, professionals, people that are very skilled as opposed to traditional stuff like Tiffany's. Tiffany's has been around for a long time. So she's making a comparison, okay? She says it's affordable. If something is affordable, you're saying that it is not too expensive. It's affordable, okay? Not cheap, but it's not too expensive. Okay, it's affordable. It's affordable, and the economy being as it is, meaning the economy being pretty bad, that's important. Price is important, in other words. But you notice in every area of Seoul, you kind of get a different feel for what you're buying. So what she's saying in this part of her, what she was saying was, of course, she did buy the piece of ring in Hongdae, and there are a lot of cool shops, you know, very funky stores in the Hongdae area where there are individual artisans that make their own jewelry. But she's saying if you go to different parts of Seoul or different areas of Seoul, you can buy all different kinds of jewelry, all different kinds of accessories, okay? Absolutely. Here we go. Garrett says, and I think it's great to express yourself. This is pretty easy. It's a given. Express yourself means to express your opinions, your thoughts, your beliefs, okay? In writing, for example, or even through behavior. So it's just being able to make a statement, make a fashion statement, express yourself through fashion, for example, okay? Through what you wear, as a woman or as a guy, with all these accessories. So you can express yourself, show who you are, show what you like by wearing certain accessories or putting things in your shoes, like studs. You can paint whatever you want to paint, okay? These are just examples of what you can do to express yourself. It's fantastic. And then he says, that's what youth is all about, isn't it? Yeah, when you're young, do whatever you can to express yourself. Have fun with fashion. It's hard to keep up with, okay? Keep up with. Perhaps it's hard to keep up with fashion trends that are constantly changing. But she says, I think Korea is pretty creative with what they do. That's right. Now, she moves on and says, I kind of take half with me. She takes half with her. What is she talking about? She's talking about trends, fashion trends. So if there is a certain trend, she takes half with her, meaning she follows half of the trend, a little bit of the trend, and half left out, meaning and leaves half out. So I kind of take half with me and leave half out, okay? But maybe tomorrow I'm going to wear multiple rings. Okay, maybe tomorrow I'll go ahead and wear multiple rings. I think I'm kind of like Kelly as well. I don't fully or completely follow trends. One reason is because I don't want to do what everybody else does. I want to be, I guess, different. So although I think certain things are cool, I don't do it just because it's the trend. I maybe take half of the trend with me, do parts of it, do a little bit of it, and leave half out. And usually After a trend is gone, I start doing it. I don't know why, but that just tends to happen. Okay, anyhow, enough talk. Let's take a listen to the conversation one more time.
Accessories. This topic is a dream come true for me. I'm all about the accessorizing.
I can
Tiffany's,
tell.
like, oh my God. Can't you tell?
Like, oh my God. Are you saying Tiffany's is bad?
Well, as a guy, I mean, when my wife utters the word Tiffany's, I mean, I start to panic, you know.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah.
That
but
can break the bank for
it
you
can,
pretty fast.
yeah. But it's special though as well, so I understand it's something magical and special for girls. So tell me about accessories.
Well, there's a lot of trends going on right now. There's a lady that I just passed outside that had 5 necklaces on, and while you might find that odd, I actually thought it was pretty cool. That's an ongoing trend. There's also multiple rings, and I see that I fail miserably as I've just got one. But
Nice one.
But I did get it at a really funky store in Hongdae. I love to go to Hongdae because I feel like there's a lot of individual cool artisans as opposed to traditional stuff like Tiffany's.
Sure.
It's affordable, and I mean the economy being as it is, that's important. But you notice in every area of Seoul, you kind of get a different feel for what you're buying. Well, I feel anyway.
Absolutely, yeah. And for me as a guy, I think it's great to express yourself, you know, as a woman or a guy with all these accessories and put things in your shoes or, you know, paint or whatever. It's fantastic. That's what youth's all about, isn't it?
It's hard to keep up with, but
I can imagine.
I think Korea is pretty creative with what they do, and I personally enjoy it.
I think it's great as well.
I kind of take half with me and half left out.
Yeah.
But maybe tomorrow I'm going to wear multiple rings.
Sure. Same here, across the whole hand.
I'll be watching you.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for us to go over the vocab words and the patterns we learned today. So it's time for actual expressions. All right, let's take a look at the first vocab word, accessory. Accessory. Actually, it's not really an ak sound, but more of a accessory. Accessory. Okay, accessory. Some synonyms are adornment or ornament, decoration even, but we know what we're talking about when we say accessory, right? Let's practice the pronunciation 2 more times. Accessory. In the plural form, add an S, accessories. Accessories. Good job. What about utter, as in the verb form? Utter. Utter means to say, to express, even to whisper, okay? Just means to say something, to utter something. Ongoing. Ongoing means what? Continuous, growing. Something that is continuing without stop, without interruption. We talked about ongoing trends, the trend right now, all right? What about multiple? This is easy, multiple, okay? Numerous, various, different, assorted. These are all great synonyms, but this is probably an easy one, and that's an easy one as well. Artisan. Artisan. Here we go. Artisan. A person that is especially skilled with his or her hands in making something, creating something with their hands. So a professional, okay, as we see, is a synonym. Craftsperson or craftsman. This is a word you will commonly come across. Artisan, craftsman. Okay, you will see it a lot, hear it a lot. Okay, moving on to break the bank. Break the bank. In the beginning, Gareth was talking about how his wife is really into jewelry. And Kelly said, yeah, I understand it could break the bank for him. Break the bank means to use up all of your money. Or it could also mean to cost too much money, to be too expensive. Following all fashion trends will break the bank or break the bank for you. Following all fashion trends will break the bank. That's right, because in order for you to follow a fashion trend, you need to spend money, buy things, buy accessories, buy this, buy that. So following all fashion trends will break the bank for you. Moving on to as opposed to something, in comparison with something, okay? I like pro baseball as opposed to pro basketball. So in comparison with, you're making a comparison, okay? I like pro baseball better than pro basketball. I like pro baseball as opposed to pro basketball. Moving on to our final one, to express oneself. It's easy. It just means to reveal your thoughts, your opinions, to express, to show, let people know what you think, what you believe in writing, speech, or even through behavior, the way you act. Here we go. Teenagers often express themselves through what? Their hairstyles and clothes. So they often make fashion statements through clothes and hairstyles. Let's try this one more time. Teenagers often express themselves through their hairstyles and clothes. So what I'm saying by this is that through hairstyles and clothes, teenagers express their thoughts, their opinions. Okay? Got it? Please do go over these more on your own. Job well done.
In the world of fashion, it seems that there are always many more choices for women than there are for men. And this is definitely true when it comes to accessories. When I go shopping with my wife, for example, she's always seeing hair bands and bags that she likes and things that can make her look more beautiful, not that she needs it. But for men, accessories tend to be a lot more practical. Things like bags that are designed for specific purposes, like carrying your computer or your money. There are exceptions, such as ties or, in my case, my wedding ring. But they're not really designed to make me fancier or more sparkly. Really, they just get a basic job done. Yes, accessories are very similar to the rest of the world of fashion. Women have all the choices, and men are a little bit out of luck.
How did you like today's actual story, everyone? We had a newcomer joining us once again. A great response from Canada. That was Kyle. And he's mentioned something about himself and his wife. And he's made a comparison, what accessories are to men and what accessories are to women. I think, yes, as he mentioned, women are very much more, I guess, luckier. We're luckier when it comes to accessories. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out. In the world of fashion, it seems that there are always many more choices, definitely, for women than there are for men. So that's right, he's making a comparison. There are more choices. For who? For women than men. When I go shopping with my wife, he says, she's always seeing things that can make her look more beautiful. Not that she needs it. So the point is, she does not need it or need these accessories, but she's always looking for things that make her look better, look prettier, look more stylish and fashionable. Okay, he's talking about accessories. For men though, what about for men? Accessories tend to be a lot more practical. Okay, what does he mean by this? If something is practical, it means that it's needed, for example, okay? Men don't exactly buy accessories or wear things such as accessories just because they want to look more stylish or better. They could, but more of these accessories for men are things that men need. They must have them, so they are much more practical. There are exceptions. Okay, there are exceptions, of course, such as what? Ties. Or in my case, he says, my wedding ring. Okay, so a lot of these accessories for men are things that men really need. They are practical accessories, practical items, but there are exceptions. There are accessories or items that men could wear or enjoy to make themselves look better, just like women, such as ties, wedding rings. I would say socks. You know, you can be I don't know, creative, have fun with socks, even ties, belts. I don't know, tie pins. I don't know if that's a trend, but yeah, rings and bracelets for men, they look great. So yeah, have fun with accessories. Anyhow, that is a wrap for today's actual story. Take a listen to it one more time.
In the world of fashion, it seems that there are always many more choices for women than there are for men. And this is definitely true when it comes to accessories. When I go shopping with my wife, for example, she's always seeing hair bands and bags that she likes and things that can make her look more beautiful, not that she needs it. But for men, accessories tend to be a lot more practical. Things like bags that are designed for specific purposes, like carrying your computer or your money. There are exceptions, such as ties or, in my case, my wedding ring. But they're not really designed to make me fancier or more sparkly. Really, they just get a basic job done. Yes, accessories are very similar to the rest of the world of fashion. Women have all the choices, and men are a little bit out of luck.
You know, it's true that men are becoming more concerned about their looks, their appearance. They're more interested in fashion. So I guess therefore accessories. I took a moment to think about a few other, I guess, items that men could enjoy in terms of accessories. There are pocket squares that men like to wear. So if you are the type that wears a suit all the time, you could purchase a few pocket squares, like handkerchiefs you can put in your pocket of your suit, jacket. That is a type. What else? Things such as keychains, even your wallet could be an accessory, you know, so try to be stylish with these things. Wear hats sometimes, scarves. Is it easier to be stylish or wear more accessories in the winter or the summer? That's a tricky one, but definitely have fun with it. You know, don't be too shy. I think once you start wearing accessories, it's really fun. You'll enjoy it. You'll go out to buy more. Anyhow, hope that you learned a lot and had a great time with me today in today's lesson as we talked about accessories. Next time, let's talk about Viewer's Choice 6, move on to makeup. This is, of course, another requested topic, so please do join us for that. In the meantime, come to our homepage. Come on over to www.ebse.co.kr. Look for Actual English with Jennifer. And as always, post up your comments or messages on our message board. Come by just to say hello even. Okay, that is a wrap, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I'll have to say goodbye. Until I catch you again next time, take care and bye for now.